6-8 combines revolutionary technologies with Olympic-level training programs to create the only platform for tracking performance, analyzing data, and connecting youth athletes with opportunities in water polo. The 6-8 platform is made up of 4 integrated products that are all connected and work together. The 6-8 Game Desk is where it starts. The Game Desk is water polo's most effective and affordable game scoring software. The desk is used by hundreds of federations, organizations, teams, and clubs around the world to score water polo games. The 6-8 mobile app is a tool specifically designed for parents and athletes. When games are scored by the 6-8 Game Desk, any athlete with a 6-8 profile on the mobile app automatically receives their personal game stats and analytics in the app. The app also collects and displays testing results from water polo's first standardized combine, the 6-8 Challenge. The challenge is run at camps, clinics, and programs around the world. Think of the mobile app as your personal family storage space for your athletes' games and testing results. The app tracks data over time and allows each athlete to understand where they compare to others in their age group and gender around the world, and what they specifically need to do to improve and achieve their goals. The third part of the platform is the 6-8 Scoreboard. Just like with the mobile app, the scoreboard receives all game data from any game scored with the 6-8 Game Desk. But unlike the mobile app, the scoreboard is a public platform where anyone can access live game results, leaderboards, play-by-plays, and box scores. Parents usually use the scoreboard when they can't be at a game in person. Parents, grandparents, or any fan can visit the scoreboard and immediately see the live time results for any game in progress. Users can also search past game results, top performers, and more. The 6-8 Dashboard is the newest addition to the 6-8 platform. The dashboard is a direct extension of the mobile app. It takes an athlete's game and testing data and transforms these into composite scores ranging from 0 to 10, which represent the production, athleticism, and overall potential, or 6-8 power, of an athlete. The dashboard is water polo's first comprehensive global athlete leaderboard and performance analytic hub. It gives coaches, scouts, and players a data-driven snapshot of skill, athleticism, and competitive standing in the water polo world, making talent visible on a central stage for exposure and development. Do you want to increase your exposure and marketability in the sport? Do you want to maximize your game and access tools that will allow you to reach your full potential? Visit 6-8sports.com and get started today.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pets, rabbits, cats, mother-in-laws, the lot. Welcome back. Here we are again. We're back at the big show. We've got our frocks on and we're ready for the big dance. Vanguard, the boys from Huntington Beach, back in the pool against the lowly seamen, the Navy boys, here in the... I can't tell you what game it is. I'll tell you now, actually. That's a lie. Game 154 of the Junior Under 16 Boys Division here at Junior Olympics 2026, here held in Southern California. Is it warm in California, Kill? Yeah, it's flippin' warm. It's 27 degrees here in the shade. I've lost about 6 kilos in the last 2 days, and all I've done is talk. Never go broadcasting with your wife in tow, ladies and gentlemen. That should be a rule that you should learn if you're getting into the cricket. Anyway, let's get back into it. How have we done? So let's bring it up. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games so far out of 9 in total. Unfortunately, the shiny stuff is out of reach, but that does not mean anything if you ask me. What's still on the line is character, determination, proof of self. The boys are going for positioning 17th to 20th. And yes, I can understand that that's not going to win scrums. However, let me be clear. These boys have put everything on the line. They are 9 strong. 7 in the pool at any given time, remember, ladies and gents. 9 strong. Is that an aircraft jet? Oh, no, it's just a normal jet. Don't mind me as my ADHD makes me look into the sky. A low-flying pass from the big ones upstairs. That's how official these things are. Here in Tustin High School, home of the Tillers. And we've got another great game ahead of us. Navy, let's take a look at Navy and how they've been doing so far. Navy have had 2 wins, 4 losses. They've They had a great Thursday with wins against Elite and Trilogy, who we know Trilogy beating us by 1, Navy edged them out by 2. Then they had a tough day on Friday with back-to-back losses against Longshore Black or Long Beach Black, Supreme, and SoCal. A loss earlier on penalties, 11-2 to 11-4 was that game. And they see us now in the 154th game of the tournament. The stage is set. The curtains are down. The lights are on. The people are coming into their seats. Admissions are open, ladies and gents. And wherever you're watching from the world, I hope you're having a lekker day. For those watching from the Southern Hemisphere, 1:42 a.m. in Cape Town, Joburg, Durban, East London, Pietermaritzburg. Welcome, Chiamora. Get the Jacobs in the cup. Get the Rick coffee on the stove. Get ready for 24 minutes of polo. If you're watching from the Emerald Isle across the pond in Ireland, 20 to 1 in the morning. Dia Gwit, Connors a Tatu on Will to come off. Good to see you. Welcome back. Polo isn't necessarily our strong suit on the little island, but I'll tell you one thing, we can make it if we want to. And if you're watching from Hawaii, aloha. I don't have the time over there, but it's always Hawaiian time. No one really knows what time it is there. Vanguard the call as we hear it for the 8th and penultimate time as Navy get ready. The 2 sets of 14 players, or the 2 sets of 7, 14 in total. I failed maths. Getting into the pool. Olsen and cap 8. Who else do we have? Ryan there in cap 12. Long, slow strokes from Agressi, but I know I'm going to see some power from that man later on. Nick Rustin, who has been a stalwart in the cage for us, and Vanguard. Travis Clean, Travis, we love you. We know you're tired. Give us your everything. Van der Merwe and Nolan Tran, the speedster, ready to go on the left-hand side as the boys from... No, we're not ready. Now we go. And we're ready for the second last start. And there it goes. The ball is dropped. And the game is on. Straight away, it goes into the hands of the Blue Caps. The boys from Vanguard wearing the blue. As Agressi has some space. Ryan looks around. Pass to Agressi. Clean working. Ball going over the top. And I can tell you, ladies and gents, Navy is no slouch of an outfit. They're not going to let small mistakes like that. They will definitely punish you if you leave it. Ball under the call going in the hands of the Whitecaps. Quick pass up the right-hand side. But there's Tran ready to make some contact. Does so. Gives away the ordinary. But the ball still in the hands of the Seaman. 10. Through to 12. Back to 10. He takes the shot. And Rustin deals with it capably. Tran looks around, finds Agressi. Right. Drive going in from Ryan. We got to be alive to these drives, ladies and gents. That's where we're at. That's where we're going. Olsen gets the ball into Clean, who's worked so hard and put in a monumental shift. He gets up, takes the shot, and goes straight into the palms of the Navy keeper. 0 on the scoreboard. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first period. Ball being swung across. Tran deals with it. Now this boy's got wheels. We know that. He's a swimmer by trade. Goes back. The call is a contra. Hold on. The ball going back. Everybody. No. Is it? That's a normal thing. All day is a goal from Navy.
Get ready for some action from him.
More directions than a sat nav. As Ryan holds himself up, gets the a ball! The two South Africans coming to you. Lekker, so cracker. Vanguard. The boys from East London, South Africa, teaming up together.
Vanguard, you've got this, boys.
Navy getting back on side. This is certainly not over, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody that's watched water polo knows two things. One, the game is never over until the final whistle. And two, this will age your pocket and your hairline.
Keep it tight. Keep it tight.
The ball being looked across. And the same thing. And this isn't exclusive to the boys at Huntington Beach. Obviously, the Navy lads as well. Fatigue is a real thing. As the ball goes across, Van der Merwe with the strength. And a 5-meter from the strength of Van der Merwe. Lovely pass by the young man. Big, deep breaths from the boys in blue. 4 minutes 15 left on the clock as Van der Merwe steps up. And like a dart, he gets his second, putting it into the back of the net. Vanguard up by a brace.
Come on, Vanguard, you've got this, boys. Come on, boys.
Let us know in the comments where you're watching from, ladies and gentlemen. Give the boys a shout out. As always, wake the cats, wake the dogs, hit the putts together, turn on the fire alarm, do it all, wake the neighbors.
Keep it tight.
It's polo time.
Keep it tight.
Okay.
Ball going across. Oh, a long shot. And that thing will be checked for speed when it comes down, I think. You can see that the boys from the Navy have a cracker of an arm, so we've got to watch out for that.
Grab it. Who's out there? Come on, Nolan.
In it goes, Nolan Tran. Getting the ordinary, great work.
Come on, you grab it.
You is the call, and it gets slapped across the hand. But what's great to see is the boys are grabbing the gun out of the holster and pulling the trigger.
Keep it tight, Vanguard.
Such has been an issue for quite some time with the Vanguard team. The shots have been there, but no one has put the cape on and said, today I'm going to be a superhero. Renan, who had an absolute stormer of a game earlier, working hard. Agristi getting the exclusion. Now we've got a 6-on-5. The boy lobbed over. Timeout taken. Is it? No, it's not. Play on. Don't mind me. Van der Poel getting it back for Tran. To Van der Merwe. To the other Van der twin. Tran. To Van der Merwe. Oh! Van der Merwe, 3 from 3 in the first. Substitutions as some of the weary bodies take a rest and the fresh legs come in and say, how's it? The Navy boys, a quick flick off the back and off we go again. 2 minutes, 28 seconds left in this half, or not in this chukker. But the boys look tight, they look sharp. Yes, there is fatigue for sure.
Get back up, Chrissy.
But 3 unanswered goals, and the lads look like the appetite has not been quenched. They look like they're wanting more. Fran getting the ball into a Grissi, who gets swallowed up. Good pressure defense from the boys in the Whitecaps. The keeper asking for some assistance as it goes up the right-hand side. Only as far as Tran, who gets the turn and puts a little fist into the air because he knows that these are the small encounters that make a big result. Rustin. Through to Van der Poel. Van der Poel finding Olsen. Olsen through to Agrissi. Agrissi getting himself a kick out. Now it's quick play as it goes back to Olsen. Olsen through Remnant. Remnant to Tran. Tran across to Olsen. Van der Poel. Still lots of time. Tran. Tran.
Go, man.
And now, yes! Cannon Remnant with the cannon.
Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. Keep it up.
This is the Vanguard team that we have seen throughout the campaign, throughout the year, throughout the 2026 season. Remember, 13 games unanswered earlier in the season. These boys weren't just warm, they were on fire. Some changes
Keep it tight. Keep it tight.
as Van der Merwe gets up. Ryan gets up. Van der Poel going to the naughty corner.
Keep running. Stay on him.
6-on-5, a test of character now as the boys get right back into a zone defense. Up go the arms. And a JFK shot off the back of the head, and in it goes. And Navy open up their account.
Let's go, boys.
30 seconds left. Ryan with a drive. The powerful long limbs of the South African getting it across.
Get up. Get up.
Of course, if his granny and granddad are watching, they are Irish limbs as well.
Get it. That's it.
Olsen taking one. Oh! And the boys being tied up at the front. 4 seconds. He gets high. Jeez, a good shot. Certainly nothing to sniff at. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 5 goals in the first chukker, 5 goals in the first 7 minutes. Let's have a quick ad break and we'll come back to you.
In the corner of your own world, waiting for something to make you feel alive. Oh, beautiful soul, let's dance until the night is gone and we know what we've known before.
Son, we're all here.
100%.
It can't always be the kids having fun, you know?
Better be a drink, though.
Oh, you know it. We're going out drinking with the Navy boys. I'm kind of scared. I'm frightened. I've heard stories about that. And as an Irishman, I'm shaking. All right, we've got a 7 in the pool. Rustin back in. Ryan's in. Who across? Van der Merwe's in. I see Matthew Olsen with those long, beautiful strokes of his. In is clean, as is Nolan Tran, and of course, Christie, who's had a great one.
Come on, Vanguard.
4-1 the score. Ball gets dropped,
Let's go.
and in it goes, and off we go. As Tran breaks it again
Go, Jackson.
for the boys in blue.
Go, Tally.
Ryan taking it up.
Who's open? Please.
Oh, a little. How'd you like me now pass from a Christie.
Go, Trevi.
Trav, who's worked so hard. Oh,
Well done, boy.
find a way to screenshot it and make it a poster, Travis Klein. I feel for the boys and girls in the Clean household who are going to hear about that for quite some time.
Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Keep it
5-1 the score as the boys look like they are singing in rhythm. And like the Norwegian team, they're rowing as one. Oh, an ordinary for the boys from the East Coast, the Maryland lads.
What?
My media pass doesn't allow me to go past the ref. But there we go, a contra. And no, Ryan is on his own. Just take the shot, shouts the commentator.
Get up!
Trav being played from distance.
Get up!
Tran getting it across to Ryan.
Travis, get in, Travis! Open it open!
This lad can hit from distance. Van der Merwe. Someone woke up and chose goals. 6-1
Come on, Vanguard!
for the lad from South Africa. And if you want to know, pop and fleece is what they're feeding them.
Keep it tight! Keep it tight!
In comes Van der Poel.
Go, Jackson, keep it tight!
On the other side, the other Van der twin, Van der Merwe.
Keep it tight! Stand in!
Bring it in.
And
Ball coming in. Smart play here.
Keep it now.
And the shot coming in. Oh,
It's wide open.
a little trickle of fire on the back of that as it swung past Rustin. These boys can shoot. Don't be mistaken, ladies and gents.
Come on, Vanguard, get in, drive in!
I can tell you, nobody came to Southern California on holiday. As a Christie finds Tran. Tran gets up. Oh! It goes around like a pinball. And you can tell from the smile from Clean, if that had gone in, he would have claimed it.
Keep it tight!
4 minutes 53 left in the half. A smidge under 300 seconds. And a crash comes back, securing the ball for the Vanguard boys.
Get up, get up, get up! And then get up, boy, get up!
Van der Merwe. And that's what we like to see, the communication as Tanner gets it across. Here's Remden. Now Remden can. Gets it across. Oh, good save from number 1 from Navy.
He doesn't call anything, don't worry.
Keep it
A little bit of friendly fire, it seems, between the centre forward and the centre back.
Go ahead and shoot.
Keep watching!
The ball being put in. But Tran getting in the way.
Keep it tight, son! Keep it tight! Keep it tight! Good job,
And Clean getting his body on the line.
Yes! Yes!
Nick going right up, giving away the 2 meter, but doing so in super fashion. A couple of players coming in, a couple of players going out. As I look across Ryan, And I think it's Olsen on the bench taking a breather.
Keep it tight. Keep it up.
Oh, work from Clean. Great block there from, and a new shot clock. The boys really working hard. Agristi getting there, putting it to Tran. Tran back to Rustin. What great work from the defense, because that's how you win games. It's not about slotting them in, it's about stopping them in. As Tran looks around, finds Agristi. Remnant. Oh, Agristi taking the shot. Just the bounce, just hitting the water at the wrong angle. 5. They have 6-1. Oh, yeah, so do I. All right, 6-1 the score. 5 the cushion.
Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Stay on. We are you, Vanguard.
And once again, just going out. I think it was a block from Agristi, was it? Was it a block from Tanner? Hit the crossbar and goes out. Remnant finding Agristi. Agristi back to Remnant. Walks it in a little bit. Van der Poel gets it across. The long lever of number 18 securing it for Navy. And just on fourth.
How about you make a call?
It goes into the thing.
Come on, boy. Come on.
And there we go. Kick out against Tanner Agristi, who goes and to sit on the naughty step for a little bit. But Navy taking a quick time out. Let's catch some breath. Woo. Yeah. Yes, go ahead. Thank you so much. Not only am I a commentator, it so happens I'm a fashionista. Ball being dropped and off we go. 2 minutes 17.
Keep it tight.
And I must say, I'm envious of Coach Aiden because he seems to have about 40 junior coaches with him. Great goal there. Fantastic pinpoint accuracy from the Navy lads as they take one back for the state of Maryland.
Come on, Vanguard. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Clean. Involved.
Let's go.
Remnant.
Get up, boys.
Scanning the pool. Who does he have? Van der Poel taking it into the quarter.
Get in.
Gets himself the ordinary. Great ball in. As Tran gets it back to Remnant. Now Remnant can from distance. Back to Clean. Remnant Clean. Olsen to Clean. Clean from distance. And a good block there. 1 minute 20, 80 seconds left. And the fatigue of the arms and shoulders, you can tell, ladies and gents. These boys, both teams, swimming kilometers over the last couple of days. All, by the way, while fighting.
Keep it tight.
Good ball in. And great work from Olsen. Oh, sorry, Remnant.
Go, Mason!
Mason Van der Poel, go yourself, boy. Go yourself. Taking the ordinary. He's got to find someone, and he does so aptly. Mason Van der Poel. Mason Van der Poel.
Well done, Mason! Well done, boy!
A 5-goal cushion still. 43 seconds left on the clock. And what we're seeing now is we're seeing character. We're seeing resolve. We're seeing a little dedication, commitment, and a little bit of hoo-ha. The ball being started. Start up again by the East Coast boys.
Keep it tight!
Tran
Stay on him, Mason!
getting the ball illegally. Strong turn there from number 11 who gets around. And Remnant
Come on, guys, go!
doing too much. It goes up. Gotta watch. 17 seconds left. The shot coming in. And like a hot blanket and a cappuccino at nighttime, Rustin makes you feel safe. Van der Merwe from distance. Van der Merwe smelling blood in the first half. And that's it, ladies and gents. 7-2 the score as we go in to the last 12 minutes. Don't go too far. Let's throw on some animals for you. Ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed your intermission. But we've got some photo to watch, so get back into your theatre seats, turn down the lights, turn up the sound, and let's go for the second half. This is certainly not over. 5-7 the score if you haven't been watching, and if you haven't been watching, what have you been doing? Navy in the Whitecaps, going from your left to right as he walks himself in and takes an absolute belter. Oh no, he's called. I don't understand that because he did walk into the two. That's not anyway. Right, I feel if I was a Navy parent, I'd feel hard done by then. Anyway, 7-2, it remains. As a Christie gets one there. That's a harsh call, lads. He walked into.
I didn't know that. I didn't hear it foul.
Oh, it was a foul. Okay. So I've just got confirmation there was a foul in open play. It wasn't got to do with the 2 meter. There was a foul in open play. But 8-2 to score. A comfortable lead now. As Remnant.
Keep it tight, boy!
Oh! Number 10, take a bow. That was an absolute beaut. Who's that? Finn. Good man, Finn. Watch that back later on.
Come on, boys, let's go! Keep it tight, let's go! Go,
8-3. Still that 5-goal buffer. But we know as weathered water polo people, 5 means nada, means nix, niente, zero, zip. The pressure must stay on the whole way through the game as Van der Poel takes it into the corner. A 5-on-6 now as Ryan looks around, gets that pass across to Tran. Yes, Tran. Nine goals to the good for Vanguard White. 3 in the pocket for the Navy boys.
come on!
Ball being tipped
Keep it tight!
as Van der Merwe clocks in for work.
Keep it
Go,
tight!
go.
Agristi getting involved.
Go!
Stay on that side. Yes! Long ball up, finding Tran. The drive from Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe's still there, and Tran sees him. That ball being bounced all over, and an exclusion. Duncan's 6-8 score now, probably in triple digits. Inside the 2 as he collects it. Oh no, it's Van der Poel slicking inside, trying a little covert operation of getting closer to the nets, which is illegal.
Keep it tight, Vanguard! Keep it tight! Keep it tight!
Van der Poel on him like a bad rash. Goes across. Agristi gets there. Now these boys I know are tired, but look at the wheels that Agristi has as he goes up the wing, pins his ears back, takes a breather. Up like a periscope he goes. And finds Van der Poel. Van der Poel to Remnant. Sorry, a 5. Ball out being the call. Hold on, let's find out what's going on. Illegal entry, the call. Not an illegal entry. No, let's play on. It's good. Weapons of mass confusion being used here. Remnant. Back to Van der Merwe. Oh! There we go, Agristi. Tanner Agristi. What an absolute belter. As the boys hit double digits. First time since, oh no, sorry, we did hit double digits against Princeton as well. But first time with a comfortable lead since we started. Oh, what's only 48 hours ago, but feels like about 6 years ago against Brooklyn Hustle in Fullerton High School. A shot, oh, unfortunate from number 16. And you have to be honest here. The scoreline is it's quite flattering for Vanguard. But if you're here on the side of the pool, you can tell that this is actually a very, very tight game. And you know the Navy boys really doing themselves a good service. As Olsen takes the shot, clean gets there first. A bit of a scramble, and it goes back into the hands of the White Caps.
Keep it tight, Vanguard. Keep it tight. Keep it tight.
All the way over on the left-hand side.
Stay on him.
Clean, who's so tired. You can see Olsen getting to work. The ball going in. And a great stop there from Tanner, who has been absolutely everywhere.
Get up! Vanguard, get up! Get up!
Some of the voices from the Vanguard Nation starting to fail. Oh, nice little steal there.
Yes!
Smart steal from number 10, who caught Ryan napping a little bit as he was winding up what seemed to be a long-range missile.
Keep it tight! Keep it tight! Stay on
Number 11 looks around.
Keep pressure! Pressure!
Rudy's takes the shot himself. And a few pleasantries said between the two boys as they go back up the park together. Rustin through to Clean. Clean looks up, finds Olsen. Olsen back onto the hand of Agristi. Agristi looking there. Ryan comes up for a bit of breath and then goes back down. Has Teresa van der Merwe lost her voice? She has. Great goal. Well done. Good goal from Navy. One minute 44, 104 seconds. Yeah, that's quick maths.
Come on, Vanguard! Let's go, boys! Come on!
As a couple of the boys get out with weary legs. Shoulders dipped, but you know what? It's a hard-fought battle, this. As Navy take two out.
Get up, Vanguard! Get up!
Van der Poel and Ryan take a breather. As Agristi goes up the pool. We're doing the open center again. Van der Merwe, he's going to line up. He does. Tran with a new shot clock. Agristi coming across to offer his services and gets there from Tran. The ball being bounced up at a 5-meter given. Tanner having an absolute stormer of a day.
You're not out.
Agristi gets up and puts one away. Great work from the Huntington Beach locals. 11-4, 7 in it. Minute 10 on the clock.
Let's go, Vanguard! Keep it tight!
This the penultimate game As I said to you earlier on, the best that the boys can finish is 17th. But regardless of position, what you love to see more than any other trophies or cups or plates or gadgets or who has is you love to see effort. And that's what you're seeing in this team together. You're seeing effort and commitment. As Remnant getting caught there by the Navy boys there on the charge.
Keep it tight, Vanguard. Keep it tight.
Olsen getting in tight, grabbing the arm, and goes to the corner for it.
You called a flag.
It's not a foul.
It's a flag.
A 5 being given, so Olsen stays in the pool. And a great goal there. Excellent work from the Navy men to bring it up to 5.
Come on, Vanguard. Let's keep it up, boys. Come on. Vanguard, get up.
24 seconds as Clean slows it down, using the clock now. And that's grey matter stuff, that, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good T-shirt there on the back of the ref. The boy in green played. And the long shot just skipping out into the left as we enter the last chukker of the day.
Nobody saw him coming, and by the end of the season, everybody knew his name. Pablo de Souza, Concordia Irvine D2. 343 saves, single season record, by over 100. 51% save percentage, more than half of everything thrown at him stopped. WWPA Player of the Year, D2 Player of the Year, best goalkeeper at his level in the country. Concordia lost in the WWPA final the 2 years before he got there. His first year, they won it. First NCAA tournament appearance in program history. First round, against USC. 10 saves, 2 penalty shots, stopped. Against a D1 top seed, from Brazil, through junior college, to the best player in D2 water polo. Nobody gave him that. He took it.
That's not the one I remember. Anyway, 200. Oh, no, that's not right. It was 240 seconds yesterday. It's 200 and, 560 seconds. No. My math has gone to a bag of poop. 420 seconds ahead. The ball about to be dropped, and in it goes. Another win, and another work for there as Olsen gets that one back. Smile from Clean. Great to see that. Those pearly whites. As a Christie gets one and flicks it over for a 2-meter. This is the team, ladies and gentlemen, that we have become accustomed to during the season. A team that's working nicely together, playing that centre. As in goes, who's it? Nolan Tran going into the centre. And Travis going out. So if you're wondering and you're looking into the centre of the park there, and wondering how come there's no center. Well, what we're doing is we're employing what's called an open center. Everyone plays the semicircle, and then with the command of the coach, one of them drives in. It does have positives, it does have negatives. That's not for me to say whether you sit on the left or right of that debate, but I will tell you, so far it has been effective as we take the 6 goals in between the two teams at the moment. The sun coming out. There was a nice reprieve there of about 45 seconds.
Let's go, boys. Drop it.
Olsen looking.
Drop in. Who's dropping?
All the boys now getting a little bit tired. Tran, who does he have? Remnant. Remnant being the shooter. And showing that not all heroes wear a cape. 12 for the boys in the blue cap. 5 for the lads in the white caps. 7 in between them with 5 minutes 33 seconds left in the penultimate game for both teams at JO's. The winner of this for 17th and 18th. The loser for 19th and 20th. And I can let you know, ladies and gents, just to have a ticket to the dance means that you're a decent outfit. Ruston.
Keep it. Come on, Vanguard. You gotta drop in. You gotta drop in, boys. Come on, Vanguard. Drop it in. Drop it in.
Exclusion as a Gristy finds Tran 7 on 6.
Hands up!
Terrible glare off the pool. Nothing I can do about it. But I will guide you through. I'll hold your hand as we go through this. Tran gets up. Tran takes one. And if you didn't see it, that smacks the back of the net.
Come on, cut him! Let's go, boys! Let's go!
13-5 the score. 236 seconds, give or take, left. 234 seconds. No, that's not true.
Keep it tight!
274 seconds.
Ball size! Offside guard!
Tran getting to work. Agristi goes up. Tran with the limbs up. And Rustin looks around, but it's okay. Hits the right, a left upright, and comes back out and into his hand. Rustin, who's had a flippin' stormer of a day. Ryan in the corner. He needs a driver. He's going to pin the Bears head back himself. Goes the whole way towards it. Puts it through.
Rebound! Good job, Rhodes!
And it's great to see the young men taking the bull by the horns themselves and going
Keep it tight,
for
Vanguard!
goals into the back of the net.
Keep it tight! Stay on him, Matthew! Stay on him!
I'm not sure if Teresa van der Merwe is looking for my job or Coach Aiden's. Nick Rustin, who has been as safe as vegetables in my son's lunchbox. Remnant finds Van der Poel. Van der Poel. Oh, a great flick out from the keeper there. Yeah. 180 left on the clock. 18 goals in total.
Keep it tight!
13 of them being with the boys from Huntington Beach.
No legs, stay on him! All the way down to 0.
Up goes Olsen. Deemed illegally.
It's okay. Stay on it.
Tran gets in. Ordinary as it goes back out. The pass back in. Entry. And Ryan gets the ball under.
Beautiful, Callum.
Using those blessed genes he must have got from his father. Christie finding Mason Van Ba. I shouldn't enjoy this as much as I do. Long ball going across. Ryan goes to pick it up. Gets the ball in to Tran. Oh! I can see the comments, and there's no need to be mean. Christie, who's going out? Mason Van der Poel being sent to the corner. And an excellent goal for the East Coast boys. 13-6 the score, 19 goals in it.
Come on, Duncan.
Just shy of 2 minutes left. 2 minutes might seem like a short time for some things, but if you're treading and fighting for your life, I'm sure it's pretty long time. As Van der Merwe looks around, finds Tran again. Tran to Ryan. Ryan connecting with his compatriot, but not so well as Van der Poel comes up to tidy it up.
Communicate, Vanguard. Communicate.
Tran from distance. And you know what I'm delighted to see, ladies and gentlemen? I'm delighted to see the trigger being pulled. It's been a little bit of a choke point for us the whole way through the campaign. The ball being there, the shot being put on a plate, but nobody hungry enough to eat. As Rustin Tran takes the water. 52 seconds left. He puts it in. Oh! And a rebound. Oh, nice little fancy play there between the two lads from Navy to make sure the rebound is not a threat. All the boys look fatigued, and I completely understand. It's been 3 days of intense polo here in Southern California as Ryan gets the ball back again to his keeper. 24 seconds left on the clock. Coach Hayden says, hold the ball. Hold on to it. Let's relax. As there's some big breaths in from both teams. Van der Merwe holds on to it. 11 left on the clock. 6:13 on the scoreboard. And ladies and gents, with 3 seconds left, I think that's going to be a wrap as we wait for the buzzer. And there it goes. Well done to both teams. As Vanguard find their feet. Well done to the lads. I hope you enjoyed that from everywhere that you're watching. As usual, I'm actually not going to give an interview to the coach. I'll let the lads do their thing. They're tired, ladies and gents. It's been a long day at the office. But 10 o'clock tomorrow, the last show. So get on your glad rags, because we'll see you back for one last spin, one last go on the carnival ride. Ladies and gents, it's been always a pleasure chatting to you in the Vanguard Nation. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks so much for pitching in, and take it easy.